Now, one of the fastest growing niche brands in the industry is Initio Parfums Prives. Of course, they have so many fragrances out there and you can see them on the wall behind me. You may have noticed that some of them are missing because in today's video, we're going to be focusing our attention on the 5 best Initio Parfums fragrances for the summertime. These are very long lasting fragrances and they all have something about them that makes them highly appropriate for the summer months. You can get away with wearing these fragrances in the high heat of summer. I'm looking forward to giving you my thoughts on these 5 Initio fragrances, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on these 5 Initio Parfums fragrances, I'll tell you why I think they're so great for the summertime. I'll talk about the notes, the evolution on my skin, so on and so forth. I do want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you could be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos to YouTube, and give this video a thumbs up if you took something of value from today's video. It would really mean a lot to me. It's absolutely free. And I hope to be able to produce more of these videos. And like I said, I do top 10 fragrances videos. I do giveaways, frequent giveaways, unboxings, all that good stuff. So these are 5 amazing fragrances from the brand, all composed by various perfumers, and some of them have been around for a long time. Some of them are more recent releases. And of course, the most recent release is a fragrance called Paragon, but it has like plum and Palo Santo, and it's great for the colder weather. So I personally wouldn't recommend it for the summer months. But the first fragrance that I want to talk about is High Frequency. This is an amazing fragrance for the hotter months. It has magnolia, jasmine, almond, and musk. Do you know what Pegasus smells like by Parfum de Marly? If you do, you're basically going to have something in here that smells very similar with a more realistic jasmine note. That's the best way that I can say it. It has a more realistic jasmine ingredient. The jasmine, the floral ingredients in general, it just smells like you're walking through a jasmine garden. There's magnolia in there. It just smells so natural, so fresh. The almond is not overly spicy, but it gives it this beautiful touch to the fragrance. High Frequency is spectacular. Do you have any experience with High Frequency or Pegasus by Parfum de Marly? Use this opportunity to drop your comments below. Also, I'm curious to hear from the people that have actually tried both. Do you also get the similarity that I get? I haven't heard too many people talking about it, but do you get the similarity? Because I think High Frequency is basically Pegasus with a more natural citrus ingredient. Of course, next we also have one from the Hedonist collection. This is Musk Therapy. The musk, the black currant, the bit of fruitiness that you get in the opening as well. This is my wife's favorite fragrance from the brand, but also one of her favorite fragrances of all time. My wife is interesting in the sense that she always cycles through the same 3 or 4 fragrances, and she gets in a certain mood, and it takes a lot for her to remove one of those fragrances from the rotation so that she can add a new one. But Musk Therapy has been in the rotation for a very long time. I actually have 3 bottles of this stuff now, 4 if I'm not mistaken. I have a lot of bottles of Musk Therapy because my wife wears it like every single day. But it's musky, it's creamy, it's a little lactonic. It has that musky sort of blackcurrant cassis type of an ingredient in here. And I should also mention that if you do plan to go to Saks, and my wife loved this by the way, they actually have these sets at Saks Fifth Avenue and I think Neiman Marcus. I'm going to leave all of the links down below. They're not affiliate links. I'm not making any commission on the links to this product. I'm just trying to bring it to your attention. This is not a sponsored video in any way. But they do have the Musk Therapy, and they also have 2 10 mLs, Rehab and Paragon for the Hedonist collection. So when you do the math, you're basically getting a free 10 ml atomizer. So if you want to feel like you're getting a little bit extra, then these are a great way to put it basically. And I also think they have one for the carnal blends, if I'm not mistaken. They do have Side Effect and a couple other really high selling fragrances from the brand. So if you're looking for a deal, you're looking for a limited quantity, something special that you can add to your collection, I think it's worth checking that out, especially if you're looking to experience some of the better summer weather types of fragrances, minus Paragon, of course. The next one I want to talk about is called Addictive Vibration. Look, I think this one, if I'm remembering correctly, was composed by Maurice Roussel, one of the best perfumers Used to be, might still be a Simrise perfumer. I think he still is. And he's done everything from Uncut Gem by Frederic Malle to Musk Ravageur to El de Lolita Lempica and Labdanum 18 by Le Labo. He's an amazing perfumer. This fragrance is a little bit on the floral and fruity side of things. It has apple blossom, orange blossom, honey, vanilla, and musk. So you have those fruity blossom ingredients. You have the vanilla, adds a nice sort of sweetness, a sweet undercurrent, not overwhelming. So it's a nice balance of fruity and floral while still being 100% unisex. So you got to hear me out on the next one, right? So this is part of the Black Gold project. It's not Oud for Greatness, it's Oud for Happiness. Oud for Greatness has that sweet sort of ethyl maltol type of a vibe in the dry down. It also has that saffron note in there, the Nagarmoda, which kind of makes it spicy and a little leathery and whatever. The saffron, of course, definitely makes it leathery. Oud for Happiness, this one does have a weed note in it. And it has oud, of course, which is the namesake of the perfume, but it also has this green, sweet quality about it. And what I find interesting about that is it actually reminds me of Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. So if you've ever tried Bleecker Street, if you're looking for something a bit more green, a bit sweeter, something that has more of like that hemp or, you know, type of an accord in there, Oud for Happiness is amazing. It's very green, kind of grassy at times as well. And I think just because of the name, I feel very inclined to wear this one in the spring and summer. And I definitely do enjoy it in the spring and summer. I feel as though it performs very, very well. But look, I definitely have to say that this is one of my favorites of all time. And, you know, I've thought about this, and this is a fragrance that has a very high degree of versatility, but there's a sort of smooth creaminess. There's bergamot, there's vetiver, there are some fresh ingredients. It has a tendency of being a little bit dark as well. This one I love wearing on summer nights. Again, you can wear this all year round, but if you wear this on summer nights, it is going to perform absolute magic for you. It's none other than Rehab. You have the bergamot, you have some natural lavender in here, vetiver, cedarwood, patchouli, gaiac wood, sandalwood, and musks. It's creamy, it's green, it's sweet. Yes, it gets compared to Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf. Spice Bomb is a wonderful fragrance, pink pepper, tobacco, cinnamon, beautifully done. Here you have a fresher rendition of that. You have the lavender, you have the bergamot, you have the vetiver that's in here as well. The longevity is there, the versatility is there. You can't go wrong with Rehab. It is a phenomenal fragrance from Initio Parfums. And here you have 5 amazing fragrances by Initio Parfums Prives: High Frequency, Musk Therapy, Addictive Vibration, Oud for Happiness, and finally Rehab. Let me know, what are your favorite summertime fragrances from Initio? Drop your comments down below. Also, just let me know what's your favorite Initio fragrance, right? I just love the interaction. I love knowing that not only are you watching the video, but you're active, you're taking a second to interact with this video. Leaving a comment won't take more than 10 or 15 seconds, and I would appreciate it very much. And, you know, I always love reading from you guys, and I try to reply to every single comment. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for being so benevolent with your time and watching another one of my videos. It really means a lot to me. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.